bodies. Oh, it's funny. You finna walk away. Oh, you finna walk away. You ain't got nothing to say now. Like it's not. You ain't got nothing to say. Stop doing this. Stop walking. Stop doing this. Stop trying me. Stop doing this goofy stuff. I'm pregnant. I'm finna forget you.
All right, CO, start the show.
What up? It's the CO Show podcast. I am your host, CO, and today we sitting right here because it's Monday. How are my favorite two people doing today, man? How y'all doing?
Oh, shit, we made top two.
Money Making Monday. I'm doing all right. Rest in peace to my aunt. I had lost her last week, so
condolences.
just rest in peace to her. And I love you, Auntie Carmen. And yeah, I'm gonna dedicate this show to her.
Man, this must be
sorry to hear that,
must be a sad time because one of my best friends lost his brother
Mm.
to one car accident. Unfortunately, he was mid-40s, left behind 4 kids. Hardworking guy, literally stayed in the area he was in to be around his kids, even though he could have came to ATL and made a shit ton more money doing what he worked in IT.
Okay.
But where he was at, he didn't make as much, but he was able to stay around his kids, until they became grown. He got 2 grown kids and then 2 minor kids he left behind. Sad situation.
Oh man.
Yeah. So shout out to the King family, my partner
Yes.
Ronald King.
Yes.
Prayers to both of y'all, man.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah, it was a tough week.
That's a lot. And nobody can tell you how to feel when you lose someone. Nobody knows how people react from it. That's why I said prayers to both of y'all.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
On much lighter notes,
Yes.
Thank you.
how y'all doing on a Monday?
I'm here.
Great. 6 days and my black ass will be on vacation.
I know that's right. Say countdown.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Hold on, did you just have a birthday?
Nah, shit, no.
When your birthday? Why do I
January.
keep thinking you Aries?
Fuck
You
no,
a Capricorn.
Aquarius, nigga.
Aquarius.
The king and queens of we don't give a shit.
Oh yeah, you know it.
Right down to business. Creed actor Jonathan Majors was arrested in New York on what day was that?
Like 2-3 days ago.
Saturday.
Saturday,
He was arrested. Evidently, they said she claims self-proclaimed girlfriend. I don't know if it is or isn't. She said she is, and he assaulted her.
Allegedly.
He allegedly. Well, I said she claimed he assaulted her. I didn't say he did.
You just gotta say the A word.
He allegedly
I just want to
assaulted
cover all
her.
bases.
And Jonathan Majors is
A fucking
looks like to
superstar.
be up and coming. They said he's in a Marvel movie.
He's playing this historically bad villain character.
Okay.
They're getting ready to release. I forgot the name of the dude.
Okay.
Yeah, he's that dude's on his way, man. If you never seen what's the HBO series that he starred in first? Good Lord, Angela Bassett's husband was in it. Journey.
Oh, that
Journey
Lovecraft.
Lovecraft Country.
I never seen it.
Hey, y'all need to check that shit out. That shit is
Never seen
that shit is like that. Yeah.
Never seen it, but like Jonathan Majors, like we said, he's up and coming. Michael B. Jordan, they are in Creed 3. Jonathan Majors, it's sad for me because, well, let's start here. If he did do it, it's fucked up.
Yes.
And he just got what's coming to him.
Yes.
But if he didn't do it, it's also fucked up. So it's really not a win situation.
They say she recanted.
Yes.
They say she already recanted her story.
But the part about that's hard is there are women out there who will believe, oh, he just paid her.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, that's kind of what it looked like.
Yeah, that's what it's always gonna look like if a woman recants her story, because so many women have been through tragic situations with men, and because they were in a relationship, they might have been in the heat of the moment, or they might have called the police or whatever, and decided later on, I'm not gonna press charges. And I'm not saying that's this situation, but it's public view, like how the public views things, just is what it is. And immediately, I guess he had an ad with the Army.
They
Yep.
pulled that shit.
They pulled his ad, and that's corporate America, though, man. Like and the Army. I read someone in the comments was like, the nerve of the Army, all the shit they got going on, and that's real shit. But I think that's even more of a reason they would have pulled the ad, because it's like, we got enough problems with our own shit going on.
Exactly.
With women coming up missing, women dying. There was another Hispanic young lady.
Fort Hood is a motherfucker.
Who died. I saw the first one with the special on Netflix.
Okay.
And they figured out who did it. It was a guy and his girlfriend basically the
They
guy
killed the
killed
wife,
her.
right?
No, this was a young Hispanic girl in the army out in Texas.
No, I'm saying that was his girlfriend or wife. It was they
No,
was his
I think
girlfriend.
that,
they were in a relationship
I
together.
thought
No,
they
no.
was doing the dude.
No. The girl who helped him dispose of
He
the
was cheating
body,
on her
that
with
was
her.
his girlfriend.
Yes.
But they didn't say that he was actually dating this girl. They said he was just being really mean to this girl. But they never said that they were actually dating.
There's a lot of
But
shit
yeah, the
that goes
army's
on.
like, we don't want no parts of that. We already got our own problems. And that's the sucky part about like allegations.
Yes.
When you're dealing with corporate America and these big corporations, is like the allegation alone will like get you out of here. It'll be like, look, you need to go figure that out. We can't touch you right now. You too hot.
I.e.
No
John
thank you.
Morant.
Yeah.
Unless you're the one writing the checks like Jim Irsay back in the day, the owner of the Colts. You know, he got caught drunk driving.
Yeah.
If a player gets caught with that, they're thrown under the bus
Oh,
on 85 going fucking 90 miles an hour. But when an owner does it, like Jerry Jones got caught in compromising positions with young ladies.
And the guy who owns the Patriot,
Yeah,
Robert Kraft.
Robert, yep.
Out in Florida.
It's always not that big of a deal. But when the players do it or the workers do it,
Yeah.
it's the end of the world. It's when it's the one who controls the check,
Yeah.
controls the narrative.
Yeah, because you don't like. And Robert Kraft's situation was him he was messing around with sex workers in Florida.
He was in the massage parlor getting
Shout out to the sex
Happy
workers.
ending.
getting a happy ending.
Don't be talking some shout out. I'm done.
It is, man. Sex workers like make the world go round. Real shit.
I don't know about the world, but they make shit happen.
No,
you know?
trust me. There's a lot of y'all still married because sex workers exist. Moving
right along.
Nobody wants me to tell the truth. Oh, okay, we'll move along.
I mean, I'm here for it.
Nobody
Julio,
wants
do
me.
you need a sex worker?
Not at all.
All right, I didn't think so, partner.
Well, I don't think he can say he needs one here today.
I can tell you. I can tell you, I do not. I am good.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I'm done. Where's my bill?
I was listening to something and the guy was like, yeah, man, I really fucked up. I fell in love with my side chick. And like when I heard it, I laughed.
the
I laughed like y'all. But then I thought about it. I was like, hold up. Let's roll that back. Like, hold up. That really happens in
Yes.
real life.
People catch feelings.
Side chicks winning. Y'all ain't heard that term? The side chicks is winning now. They fall in love
Side
with
chicks
them.
ain't never winning. The
Well,
fact that you got the adjective
Side
side
chicks
in the
winning.
front.
First of all, I didn't come up with the term.
No, I'm not
I
saying you.
heavily
Don't get
disagree.
defensive.
Ma'am, I'm not saying you. I'm talking about in general.
Don't shoot the messenger.
Yeah.
I'm just telling what the
Well,
streets.
it depends on what your goal is
Yeah.
as a side chick. Is your goal just to get some money? Is your goal like to actually? Did you fall in love with the guy and
They
now you
wanna
want him to
move
leave
up.
his family?
They
Do you
wanna
want to be the
move
main
up.
chick, or are you just okay with a good time and maybe some cash?
But
and
how you
gifts?
get them is how you
They
lose
really
'em.
think they out here winning though. Like real talk, side chicks really think they winning. You're not.
I
winning.
blame the man. Shit.
Fuck you gonna blame?
Giving them that type of power, you
I
know?
blame the people involved, not necessarily the man or the side chick.
Both.
Them together.
But,
They both
blame
should.
but what if the side chick doesn't know she's a
Then-
side chick?
Or the woman that brings
Then that's
another
a different
man.
ballgame because she was unaware of the terms of the situation she was
Then
in.
you blame the man.
Then yeah, because he stepped out. One, I blame
I'm
him for
blaming
stepping
whoever
out.
step out.
I
You
blame
dead
him for
ass
stepping
wrong.
out. But at the same time, when you know the situation that you're dealing with, you're as much to blame as that person.
Cut it
The
off.
consequences are just.
I'll put it like this: if you the wheel man in the car and the dude inside robbing the bank, motherfucker, you still gonna get some time.
Yeah.
It ain't the same time, but you still gonna get some time. So you're still at fault.
Bump all that. You wrong. Whoever initiated, wrong.
They all wrong when you know the stakes of the game.
Oh, Julio Schmulio.
But that's real shit though. Falling in love with your side chick, that's some wild shit right there.
That's
bro.
some wild shit, and that's what they
very
doing now.
doable.
It
That's what they
is.
doing.
Because if you step out based on the theory that you're not getting something at home, you stepped out basically on that, right?
Or you're
Yeah.
just being greedy.
Thank you.
But I'm saying, just you feel like you're not getting something
Yes.
at home for whatever reason.
She fulfills
something there.
Something.
Maybe it's peace.
Could be,
Maybe it's a listening ear.
could be.
Maybe it's an open.
Guac, guac, through
And-
that.
Guac
Guac, guac, now move.
That guac walker had your ass walking around this motherfucker broke as shit while you done gave her your whole check.
I.e. sex worker. Thank you.
Oh, I'm
They
done.
make the world go round, bro. Sorry. So last week we didn't come. One of the ideas I came up with, I want to go ahead and jump into right quick was
Okay.
when we talk like in everyday conversation, when we talk red flags, it's usually women calling men like, oh, you see this girl here, that's a red flag.
You better know it.
Like you just know it. Nobody ever really gets into the female red flags.
Oh
so today,
my God.
I brought 10.
And we just happen to have a female here.
And Gigi, once I'm done, you can answer to it. It is what it is.
Let me bring out my phone, take some notes.
I have 10 right here. Okay. If she claps when she speaks to you, it's a red flag.
Yes, sir.
If she does not allow you to be yourself and wants to change you from the jump, that's a red flag.
Yep.
Women who come out with you on a first date and insist on ordering food for their child or / children, knowing damn well they not paying for nothing, is a red flag.
Facts.
That's just petty. Continue.
That's facts.
Women who only
Petty.
have male friends and always say, I just don't get along with women.
Oh,
That's a red
hell
flag,
no.
brother.
Oh, hell no. No.
Hold on, you got female friends. What you
I
talking
do,
about?
but I have a lot. I have male friends. Too.
I
I'm
said
in a male
only
dominated.
have male friends
Only.
and say, I just don't
See,
get along
you
with
changing
women.
you changing the conversation. He said only, man.
I'm trying to fight, ladies.
There you go.
Trying to fight.
And losing every fucking swing of
Better
the way.
shut it up. Never.
Women you just met in the last 72 hours and they ask you for money already.
Flags on the play.
Like,
Boy, you better pay for this damn little parking boot on my car.
Yeah.
Flags on the play.
I got a parking boot. You better pay for
Women who aren't sure who the father of their unborn child is. That's a red flag.
Flag on the play. Tripping the quarterback.
Gigi
it. It was cold that night.
Gigi has nothing to say.
It was cold that night.
What happened? The lights was off.
Women who are strippers or OnlyFans workers.
Oh, now that's
no,
racist.
no, that's not. It's
Fuck
not
you
the end
mean
of it.
That's
racist?
racist.
Because I don't mind the sex work. I'm saying women who are strippers and have an OnlyFans and they have a child that is at least 7 years old. There's a psyche behind that.
Break
Meaning
that down.
Meaning your child is old enough to have social media.
No, they not.
No, because a lot of people
At
have
7.
7-8-year-olds who have social media.
They're called unfit parents.
Yeah.
That's,
No, but
that's
when I'm-
red flags.
But what I'm saying to you, they have, like, let's say your child is 7-8. He got she got an OnlyFans. I mean, your wife has an OnlyFans or your girl has an OnlyFans, and y'all have a child together. They're old enough to have social media. So, at some point, she's selling product on social media. So y'all could cross with her dropping the kid off at school. Maybe the teacher sees him. Maybe one of the coaches at the school sees her. Is like, oh, that's such and such from OnlyFans. So that's gonna spread around the school eventually, and that puts pressure on the child, i.e., Larsa Pippen. And we're gonna get into that in a second.
Ooh.
That puts pressure on the child. That's why I say at least 7 years old.
I ain't gonna say 7, maybe like middle school, high
12,
school,
13.
yeah.
Damn, see, y'all give it
Definitely
double
middle school.
digits. Shit.
Yeah, 7.
y'all
The
got
fuck you
these
got a
kids
phone
fucked up.
for?
Oh,
You
y'all
better go watch
fucking social
Disney.
media.
Hey,
Shut up,
y'all got
watch
these
Disney
kids
Channel.
fucked up on that social media. age. I'm here to tell you, kids got motherfucking TikTok.
Shit.
Kids got
Where y'all mamas at?
Instagram.
Daddy's there. Ain't no way.
They at OnlyFans and at a strip club.
Not in our motherfucking house. Being honest.
My next one is a woman who has kids who talk back to her.
Oh, yeah, that's ignorant.
Look how quick they was with
Throw
that.
that shit on the field.
But I don't know about that whole, I don't know.
And my last one, but not least one, is
Oh, shit.
a woman who refuses to take a man's last name in marriage, or a divorced woman who refuses to give up her married name.
That is petty.
I don't agree with the second half. The first half I agree with.
What you mean? The first half?
The first half, refusing to take now. This hits
I
home.
want to add
you?
on.
This hits home. No, hell no. My wife has mine. My grandmother, at certain points, which I could never understand this, would use. I want to say it was her first husband's last name and not my grandfather's last name. But she did use it. It just wasn't all the time. And the crazy part was he let this shit ride on a house that they fucking bought together. Like on the fucking, they had their name on the mailbox, one of the old school fancy mailboxes, and that shit said Gathers. Hey, look here. I'm a child. Ain't but much I can say, but as a fucking adult, you must be out your motherfucking mind. You ain't putting that nigga shit on my house.
I
Hell
agree with
nah.
that.
But the one who won't let it go, if you've had it so long, I don't really have a fucking because you're supposed to go back to a name you ain't used in 10, 15, 20 years.
Only superstar status for that.
Hey, I mean, if you want to,
Beyonce
cool.
knows Carter.
But some people
some
don't
shit
have
like
a
that.
nice last name. Like it's just an ugly last name, and they don't want to go back.
Tina
to it.
Turner. Like, come on now.
I forgot
Certain
what
shit
her-
you just gotta keep.
What
You know what I'm saying?
her original last name was?
Certain shit you gotta keep. Anime Bullock.
Yeah, that
But
shit
you
is
gotta keep the
god-awful
shit.
ugly. I wouldn't have went back to that.
Oh, you
either.
better shut up. But I do want a Graham hyphen. So I hope my husband is cool with that. Like Drake, he be cool. Like
That
if he
nigga's
a Graham,
last name
I'm
is
a
Graham, though,
That's
right?
what I'm saying. So that's perfect. But if he's not
Oh,
Drake,
my God.
I'm hyphenating my
Which
shit.
the percentages say it won't be, but you know,
It's definitely gonna be Drake.
I'm with you because that
Definitely
means
gonna be him.
the wedding that we're invited to,
Yes.
it's gonna be the shit.
That's what I'm
because-
trying to tell you
Yeah.
guys. I'm gonna try to tell y'all forever.
Will his sex worker baby mama be there?
Probably so. Babysitting our kids instead of being on OnlyFans.
Y'all kids, hold on, y'all kids at the wedding?
Me and Drake having kids.
Before the wedding?
Yes.
Oh.
Come on, we gotta practice.
I mean, me and mine had a son before we got married. Yeah, anything's possible.
Anything's possible.
And when
with
did he
Drake.
get his social media?
So what now?
When he get his social media?
Oh yeah, your
Okay,
child.
so in our house, ours don't. They now have access to TikTok, but they don't really post. They do it to follow. Like they like gamers, like guys who play games online. They follow them on YouTube with restrictions. My wife has restrictions on it. We learned
Okay.
about that. And then the TikTok part is really for stuff like that. And there's this other one. I can't remember the name of it.
Roblox.
Nah, something with a D. I forgot the name of it. Distorted or some shit like that. Where they contact people that they play games with, kids that they play games. My wife actually be vetting these people because you never know who on the other end, and be talking to them, making sure it as much as we can that these are kids on the other end.
Yeah.
And my kids know when they hear stuff that's only adults, it's time to have
To
a
get on
conversation
out.
with daddy and mommy.
Got it.
That's
Yeah.
good.
But
I had a
you
phone
talking about
at
12 and
10,
15.
2 phones at 10, but we didn't have Instagram. We didn't have all this shit. It was
Yeah.
nothing like
It's
that.
a little bit younger now. On to the next person. Larsa Pippen.
Yes.
Larsa Pippen is basically, I don't know if she's selling a book or what, but she seems to be making her rounds to daytime television, which kind of tells me she has something dropping.
Probably a TV show. That's usually how it
Probably
goes.
an
You know what?
engagement.
Both. Well, that wouldn't be far fetched either.
But Larsa Pippen,
TV show.
I'm not really mad at the fact that she dates Michael Jordan's son.
I'm not either.
I get him mixed up. I thought he was the older one, but he's not. He's the younger one.
Damn, Jordan.
Larsa-
Well, you gotta, yeah. I'd be forgetting how old Jordan is because this cat came in the league when he's 80 and 85. So
Yeah. So Larsa Pippen basically gets on TV, and the guy Marcus, who seems to be rolling with her to all her different events and being supportive,
The guy, her
he's
boyfriend.
standing off to the side, and she starts talking about saying, "Hey, when I was married to Scottie Pippen,
oh yeah, I see.
I had sex 4 times a day for 23 years?
23 years.
23 years.
Yeah.
I call cap. I don't know what y'all call.
I call
say
bullshit as a married man. I call bullshit, and I like sex with my wife. I call bullshit.
Why so though?
Okay, first of all people, whether it be the man or the woman, don't like having sex during the time of the month, whatever that is, right? So you got to account for those days. And then let's be real.
What
Some
if you
birth
run red
controls that
lights?
can get rid of it.
What if you run red lights?
It's
Not-
some birth controls that get rid of it too. You know that, right?
Well,
All right.
apparently my
Depo
wife.
shot.
Apparently my wife don't have them.
I didn't
fucking
have it for
forms
2 years.
But let's say
I move my way through periods. I don't give a fuck.
okay, and
Okay,
I
continue.
personally it ain't a bother to me. That's why I said men and women because some people are
Yeah.
more bothered.
Okay.
But you're gonna argue at some point, right? At some point you're gonna have a disagreement about something.
Okay.
There's no fucking way. I mean, at least one night of the fucking 7 that you're not gonna look at that motherfucker and be like, I wish this motherfucker would just walk off the edge of a fucking mountain.
But what if he's an nympho?
I don't give a like. Let me ask you: have you ever been so mad that sex is not gonna stop you from being mad?
In my older age, yes.
That's
In
what
my
I'm
younger
saying.
age, no.
No.
But here it goes. At certain points, when like 23 years, Scotty's in his 50s now, so you got to think a lot of that was in his 30s that they were married. In your 30s and going into your 40s, there's gonna be certain points where you fuck that. I can't stand this bitch and want to choke her. Not physically choke her, but you that point where you're mad. Fuck that, and you may not even sleep in the same bed that night.
But what if she's his weakness? She might know what to do to. Yeah, she ain't.
You still mad, bro? You gotta calm down.
Sometimes
call-
that mad shit turn up.
I call bullshit on the simple fact of 4 times, even if you fucked every night. We not fucking 4 times. I don't need to in my 40s.
I
fuck
don't know.
4
I
times
can
a night.
believe it.
Fuck
The
that.
stamina. You know, athletes. I don't know. I can see it. And then her wanting to solidify too. You know, everybody's mindset is different. So some wives feel like they gotta do what they gotta do, and they're gonna do what they gotta do.
So Scotty was married from 32 to 36. 32 to 36. She was 23. He was 32.
23.
They
They say they were together 23 years though. They say they were together 23 years.
Maybe it's her. Hold on. She said. Oh shit! I'm looking at it wrong. I thought that's 2001, 2021.
Yeah. They was
so
together
they got married into his from 32
They were
into
married
his
like
50s.
97 or some shit.
Yeah, hell yeah.
To 2021.
I call cap on that. Like, I don't think so, but maybe she just was. You know how sometimes you exaggerate the number, but it still was a whole lot.
I don't know.
But
And maybe there's different types of sex. She did say
Exactly.
hey, well, maybe that.
you so smart.
Guac is the shit.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. Larsa know how to keep them.
she's not ugly. She's not ugly at all.
Not at all.
But
She know what to do. Marcus ain't going nowhere. He was over there like, right on.
Well, Marcus is
8 times
Marcus
over
is
here.
also young.
8 times a day for us.
Marcus is 32. At 32, you got a little. You might still be trying to prove something.
Shit.
But my black ass at 43, my nigga. I don't need but one round, and it ain't got to be worth 4 times. Fuck that. Let me bust that. Let me bust that. You bust yours? I bust mine. It's time to go to sleep or some shit, man. Sopranos coming back on for the 10th time. Let's go.
Damn.
Big Bang Theory, yeah.
Wow. Well,
I'm just saying.
well, everybody's sex drive is different.
Everybody's drive is different.
Scotty was a professional athlete.
Yes.
So even though he was in his 40s and I guess they broke up. I mean, they got divorced in his 50s. He looks like he works out. Like he looks pretty fit.
No, he does.
And looks can be deceiving sometimes, but I'm pretty sure Scottie Pippen stayed in shape. Like he was a professional athlete for a whole lot of years. So maybe his sex drive was just up there. Some people are just nymphos. Like for me,
and then, honestly, maybe that was his fit. Like to her, maybe whatever she got was the shit to him, and he just loved what she had.
So
and
would
they
y'all
did
be
the whole
comfortable
life.
as men to sit there and hear her discussing her previous
no,
sexual history?
I've already answered how that I would have handled that if I was him.
How would you?
The interview would have ended. They'd be like, oh, that big nigga crazy.
And
like, bro.
Damn, we broke the
I'd
camera.
be like, snatch them microphones.
I don't know how.
Over.
I don't know how explicit it got. If it went on just the whole 23 years and 4 times, because in that same interview, Andy asked, well, Marcus got big shoes to fill, and I swear to God, without missing a beat, she was like, "Oh, he wears size 15."
Yeah,
like so she really was showing his back.
Yeah, but my point to you is, why are we here?
Right.
Not like if someone brought you here and then you had his back, cool. You literally were here already with the interviewer, and then you had his back after that. And I'm like, why are we even here?
Is she on the Real Housewives show? Because
she is. Real Housewives of Miami.
Oh, well then, yeah, because that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Because of Andy Cohen. I thought that's what it was. So you can't be mad because you know you're dating this person that is connected to this famous person, and those questions are going to come up.
You having a public conversation about your sex life with another nigga is off limits for me. That's just how I roll.
Now, is it off limits publicly? Can she talk to you about things in private?
Why do we need to talk about it?
We don't even need to talk about it.
I ain't got questions.
I'm just
about
saying,
that nigga.
it ain't about questions about nigga. Even if you just talking to get to learn your mate, it ain't.
I don't
certain
have
things
those conversations. Like what you did before me is not my business. That's why I don't mind girls who are sex workers, because I'm like, what you did before me ain't my business.
I don't ask the question.
Wait a minute.
I know.
Okay.
I'm gonna bring one in here one day.
Hey.
Damn.
I don't.
Esmeralda.
Hey,
man, they hate on sex workers.
No, I'm not hating. I'm telling you my limits and what I'm willing to do. Now, I don't have a problem. I don't ask body count. I've never asked my wife her body count. I've never really asked a female her body. We've had these discussions.
Yeah.
But it ain't me starting the question. It's just me answering it.
Yeah.
And back in my 20s, my answer was the motherfucking same. It was 10 fucking bodies. Something that knowing damn well that wasn't.
I've never had that conversation with somebody.
Oh yeah, it was real cap.
Cap.
Like one girl made me feel, one girl made me feel bad because she looked
One
at
body,
me.
you.
She looked at me because I looked at me like I wasn't shit. It's like 10 bodies. That's it. Yeah, that's it. Knowing damn well she came out with like 19 or 20. I was like, that's it. 19 or 20? Huh?
See, and I don't.
I don't give a
I
fuck.
just don't get into those conversations. Like certain
Thank God
conversations
I'm
we
a
don't need to
virgin.
have. I just don't.
All right, so let's discuss this bullshit that she's just talking about. I'm a
And for
virgin.
me, it's like, nigga,
You gonna.
All right, Daddy Graham, I'm gonna let you know I don't
You better
personally know
stop.
anything,
You better stop.
but I'm just letting you know.
You better stop.
I don't believe
will
her.
cut your mic off. I will cut your mic
snatch
off.
the
But
wires
no,
off
I
that
do
motherfucker.
feel like it could be comfortable, like to talk to your man. I don't know, but me personally, I done been in a relationship where I was with my person,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, we just had all kinds of, and I never thought twice. Like it was random. It ain't that I'm thinking of or missing that person. It just be random. Like we'll just have conversations about whatever, and we would laugh it off and
Well,
whatever. We didn't give a damn that much.
Me
Like,
personally, I've
we
been
were secure.
I've been really, 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 really open with my wife, so she
Yeah.
is well aware of my past.
Yeah.
Just the reason being because at the time we met, we were in Savannah.
okay.
That shit is like the size of the square that I'm drawing. So I didn't want
It's
anybody.
small.
I didn't want anybody to be able to walk up on her and say some shit and she not be
Yes.
prepared to answer or defend herself.
Yes, so I think it's a little bit of that,
So-
and then a little bit of just y'all being comfortable. It's like I don't give a damn.
Yeah,
Like,
but
I
I never.
like, oh, don't do that. I hate when it do that. I don't like it like that. You know, whatever. Like it would just be random ass conversations, but we could go there with each other without judging. He didn't feel like I was judging him, and he damn sure didn't judge me. So I love that.
I mean, because real talk,
That was my person.
nobody wants something that don't nobody know what they doing in that area.
Yeah.
But you don't want to ask the question, damn, why are you so good at this shit, bro? Like, come on, you don't just yeah, some shit is instinctive, but come on, bro. Nobody wants to ask, damn, that dome is really fucking awesome. What the fuck, bro? Being real, like you gotta practice somewhere. Like,
well,
just saying.
Get
no,
you a Leo man. He ain't gonna
Aquarius?
give a fuck.
Hey, go Aquarius, you never go back. I'm
who
just
gets
saying.
the most practice?
Apparently Larsa.
Apparently, Larsa got us beat. Damn.
She got me beat. That's for
Shit.
23 years of 4 times a day, nigga.
4 times a day.
I'm gonna tell you
sis.
now, fuck that.
Shit.
I would have to beat my wife off me. Fuck that.
Hey, keeping it on the ladies who've been fucking.
Okay.
Philadelphia is set to pay pregnant women $1,000 per month during the duration of their pregnancy.
Wow.
Your transitions are awesome, by the way. They have not failed in the 2 years that we've been doing this. Oh my God.
Segue, King.
Them radio
How do y'all feel about that? Because
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Why?
I'm not a big fan of welfare.
Okay.
For black people, I think welfare has done nothing helpful whatsoever. I think the people who really need it don't get it because they'll tell you make too much. And the people who get it usually end up on it too many fucking years. And welfare was designed to basically aid you in transitioning up.
Yeah.
Well,
And they just sit on that motherfucker forever.
yeah.
I can tell you from somebody who's had help from the state with EBT, not rent, just the food part. That yeah, you're exactly right. When you make $1 too much, you can go from getting $600 a month in help with food to $0 because you got a $1 raise at work that
Yeah.
really didn't
Wow.
pull you out of your situation.
Yeah.
It just made it a little bit easier to purchase gas for your car to get to work.
Wow.
And it's crazy. So yeah, like
It's almost like you're incentivized to sit on your ass.
and not do nothing.
Damn.
That's why I don't like welfare.
I
And
think they're just trying to have us to have some kids.
I've been to the whole abortion clinic before.
Uh-huh.
And I actually saw a woman in the abortion clinic and she stated that she had like 29 abortions.
Wow.
And she was kind of doing it as a hustle.
Damn.
Real shit. Like she would get pregnant by guys and clearly they don't want her to have it.
Yeah.
So they would pay her whatever to get rid of it. And at that time, like the whole abortion process was just basically like you drinking that drink right there.
Damn.
And you wake up tonight at like 2:00 in the morning. That's
And
too
it's
much.
done.
Why do I know all these things?
Right. You
But
know a whole
Well, I know
lot.
how you know, my
But
nigga.
I get
know
what
it.
you're trying to say.
Real
It
shit. You wake
became
up 2
just
a.m.
a
and
process.
you're having
But that's dangerous.
a
Either way it
miscarriage,
goes, it's
basically.
dangerous. You know, whether it's the pill, whether it's a procedure, anything, all that is a risk. So
Yeah.
still not good for you.
So yeah, that's why I don't like it. But go ahead.
Damn.
I mean, me personally, I had one girl. I truly believe her and the dude she actually married to. At least I think they're still married. They tried to get me with some shit. I think when I met her, she was on like a hiatus between each other, and they tried to say that she was pregnant. She ain't know who it was. Well, nigga, we gonna figure out the fucking when we get to the room because I'm not giving you shit for abortion.
Oh, that's one of my red flags. Women who don't know who's the father of their child.
I wasn't giving you shit because I don't believe in abortion.
You
Like,
are the father now. Cough the money up.
then I'll take
Prove
care.
it.
I'll
You
take care of my
prove it.
child.
Yeah,
No, you
that
prove
was
it.
wild.
Motherfucker, you ain't getting no dollars out of me for bullshit. And then I know you been fucking this nigga too. Talking about, we came up with this idea where you motherfuckers need to go to the clinic together and come up with his money because Dwayne ain't coming up with shit. I ain't
Lord
giving fucking
bless
government names.
Lord bless it. I know that's right.
Julio ain't paying shit.
But they probably trying to increase the birth rate though, because we not
Amongst
having
white people.
kids. We just not.
I'm telling you,
not?
it's not for
We're not having
black
kids,
people.
man.
Any rules like that are not made for black people. They're
Yeah.
to increase white people having babies because, like we're not the ones having abortions at the highest rate. White people
Yeah.
are. So that's
Yeah.
why they're trying to.
Really?
They're trying to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That ain't what it looked like when I was.
because that's what
That's
you
because
see.
it's on our.
That's what you see in ours are broadcast more. But the numbers
No,
say
nigga. I'm talking about I was there. I ain't talking about broadcast. I was sitting in the
From your
fucking waiting
experience.
area.
But Heather was 8th grade in that motherfucker type shit. So it's just different. I
It's
feel
definitely
you.
one of
It's
those.
different.
It's not a color to it. It's
not a
definitely one of
color,
those
it's just-
things. It happens. Some of the it's not a look to it. You can't really judge it. It's just some people get in that situation and want a way out.
You right.
Yeah, and some city girls are into like scamming niggas and getting their motherfucking money up. So they'll be like, "Oh, I'm pregnant."
Scam me if you want your ass
That's
in.
dangerous.
You
though.
can't now.
That's
but
a dangerous ass hustle.
if I was in the street, your ass would be at the motherfucking hospital talking about it's yours.
Speaking of another dangerous hustle,
What? All hell.
a young lady gets on video and says a man cash apped himself $1,000 because she gave him her phone to put his number in it.
Yes.
And he cash apped himself $1,000.
Nigga,
City boys.
City Boys is up.
y'all got to be some of the dumbest motherfuckers on the face. I swear to
Ooh.
God. Not you. I'm just saying. Why the fuck would you hand somebody your phone to type in a
Because that's
number?
normal. I hand people my phone all the time. That's not.
Yeah,
that's
that's
no
normal.
dumb ass shit. That's really some normal shit.
I don't need to hand you my phone to type. I can type.
That's kind of her way of
Alright.
curving you though.
Yeah, it is.
Because if she was really fucking with you, she would give you her number.
Yes.
See? Well,
Yes.
that's what you get for being fucking stupid.
Oh, you better shut it up.
That is fucking dumb.
But
Just type
it's
the shit.
it's really normal. Like
It's
women
normal
will
as
hand
hell.
you their phone.
But here
their number
goes.
in.
I even be like, follow me on Instagram.
And sometimes you'll switch
yeah,
phones.
we'll switch phones.
Here it goes. I either take your number and call you or give you my number, have you call me right then. Now, if you want to curve them, just take the fucking number like they used to back in the day. Hey, give me your number. You write down the number or they give you a fake number in the club. You know?
All right, let's
When's the
get
last time
Julio
you got a
4
number,
shots.
Julio?
Shit.
Let's get Julio 4 shots of Don
2005.
Julio. That nigga gonna be here.
No, I tried to
Here you
get
go.
him.
You got a phone. You got a phone.
I
You got
tried
a
to
phone.
get him. I said, when's the last time you got a number, Julio?
Nigga, I'm well versed in this shits. Telling the truth. Fuck. I stopped that lying shit long time ago.
So when was it?
Like 2004, 2005 before
It's
I
all
was
good,
before I
man.
actually, probably
He
early
gave his number to Zaria the other day.
I did. You know what? She's absolutely right, and it's in my phone. Because she's a key member here at the CO show.
Exactly. That's all. Walking your truth.
But I ain't give her my fucking phone.
That nigga Julio
Oh
gonna
my
be-
God, I'm so done.
About Thursday night, that nigga gonna be arguing like a motherfucker. When the podcast come out.
When it dropped. So
She just bullshit.
Gigi told me.
I was listening to the podcast, and Gigi said, "What's her name?"
Ooh,
And we're not
child.
gonna do Julio. Like
I'm
that.
done. We teasing.
That's what I had fun today. I had fun today, man.
I did too.
Let Gigi
That's
let
it. That shit was quick.
That was quick.
Today.
We talked about 3 things.
Gigi, let them know where to find you at.
Make sure you follow me at JIGI_DNIRO, baby. I won't buy it.
Julio.
Fuck y'all. No.
And hold on to your phones, ladies. Damn.
Oh my
It's
God.
okay if you want my man to edit that part out. We can do that. You gonna hit me Thursday like you sure or
Sure.
Tuesday, Wednesday?
You know Julio
sure
gonna
you
be
don't
in a
wanna take it
separate group
out?
chat. They gonna be in that one group chat that I ain't in. Like, take it out.
Hey,
Ain't no group
nah,
chat.
ain't a group chat that you ain't in. Nah, we just ain't gonna
If
watch
there's a
this
group chat you ain't in, there's a podcast you ain't on.
I promise you, I'll be waiting for that shit to pop up without me in it.
Julio gets nervous. Well, I remember one time Julio
What
was
happened?
Julio was like, "Hey, I noticed ain't no messages been going."
Yeah, hey, I was like-
"That's because nobody's put anything
I was
in."
like, it was
Yeah.
like, it
he
was like
thought there was
4
another.
It was like 4 days with no messages. I was like, hey,
He
bro,
thought we had started a new.
is there a
damn.
group that I'm
Yep.
not in?
Yeah.
Like, I promise you, I just be waiting for y'all to
We
say.
out.
Hey, you know, Julio.
We love
Things
you.
ain't work out.
Thanks.
Hey, you can find me at JULIOATL _ right here at the bottom of the screen. And you can find all of us at the CO Show podcast right here at the bottom of the screen.
And I'm at the.co.show. Again, that's at the.co.show. We'll see you again next week. We out.
Gang, gang.